What is up, guys? It's your boy Paul here, coming at you with another video today. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is what do you do and how do you push through it when you just really don't feel like doing the things that you need to do in order to achieve whatever goal that you're wanting to achieve. And so the reason why I bring this up is because today I had this when I went to the gym. I don't know if you guys ever just go to the gym and you just really just don't want to sweat. Like, you'll work, you'll do the easy stuff, maybe like lift some weights, whatever, but you just really don't want to be in a big sweat. That was me today. And I was like, dang, like, I just don't want to, like, I don't mind working out today, but I just really don't want to be pouring sweat today. But, I'm not going to give you guys some deep process that, like, I have to go through for all areas of life whenever I face, things that I don't want to do. But to me, it came down to this specific thing. It came down to the specific thing of, I asked myself the question, I was like, who are you and what are your standards? That was all that I asked myself. I didn't vision cast. I didn't, remind myself why it was important. I just looked at myself in the mirror and I asked myself, I was like, who are you and what are your standards? And, I looked at myself and I was like, if you're going to be here, do the work. And if you're not going to put in the work, leave. And I know I wasn't going to leave, right? And so a lot of my stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do this halfway. And so sure enough, I decided to end up, there's 2 floors to the gym here. And I ended up deciding to go upstairs and go on the bike first. And sure enough, I broke the record that I had on the bike previously. And it just goes to show me, because I started off because it'll show you like tracking if you're on track to beat your record or not. And for the first 15 minutes, I was about an output of 20 watts or whatever it was behind where my previous record was. And because I was still battling that in the first 15 minutes of pedaling. And I decided, Paul, you're already starting to sweat. Just go for it. Just go for it. And then finish the rest of the workout downstairs and just kill it, because you're not going to sweat any less than this. You're only going to sweat more, so just go for it. And it was just interesting, that self-talk that I had, which again afterwards made me to think of like this video for you guys. Like, what do you do and how do you push yourself through when you just really don't want to do the work? So like I said, for me, all I had to do in this specific case was ask myself, are you a person who gives 50%? No. And if you do, it's better just to go home than to practice sloppy, right? So that was me asking myself what my identity was. And then once I had confirmed my identity, I asked myself, okay, if that's who you are, what are you willing to tolerate? What are you willing to tolerate on the spectrum for what you're going to be here and how you're going to do things? And, I just decided, I was like, if I'm going to be here, this is how I'm going to do it. And that honestly should translate into every area of your life. If you're not going to do it right, it's almost better to not do it or to not practice that way. Like, so for example, back if you play sports at all, or back when I played sports, coaches would say it's better to not practice than to practice sloppy, right? Because you don't want to have those things ingrained in your head, and you don't want to practice sloppily. It's better to practice hard for 10 minutes than sloppy for 60 minutes. And that was the idea, and that's what I went into my workout with the idea of thinking about. And so translate that to reading, translate that to your work, translate that to whatever you're going to do. If you have one of those days where you just don't feel like doing the stuff, here's what I suggest. Let's say that you normally do power hours for when you're cranking out work, cranking out prospecting, cranking out phone calls, whatever it is that you're cranking out. But it's one of those days that are really, really hard. What I've done today, and what I've done other days as well, is I've taken that power hour and I've said, okay, I really don't think I'm going to just be able to do this hard, like hard, and just absolutely focus today for a full hour. So here's what I'm going to do. For a full 15 minutes, 4 times, 15 minutes, I'm just going to go hard. Boom, 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 right? And just do everything that I need to do for what that hour would normally be. and then I'll take 15 minutes off and do, whatever else that it is that I need to do that's less important. And then go right back to it. 15 minutes on, hard, and just go at it, right? And so I found that on the days that I'm desiring to do less or don't want to give it that full effort, one, either ask myself, like in the case of the gym, because I'm not going to go 15 minutes on and then come back here, that's not practical. So there, I just had to suck it up and say, no, I am going to be here. I'm not going to miss today's workout. So for that one, I was able to go hard. But for other environments where you're able to kind of manipulate the situation, try that. Try going 15 minutes hard on and then 15 minutes off. 15 minutes hard on, 15 minutes off for whatever it is that you normally do for like an hour of power, and kind of just translate that to the rest of your workday for whatever it is that you need to get done. Again, this is not what you normally want to operate at, but this is for, hey, I'm not just going to take today off, but also I can't do it like I normally do it today. So give yourself some grace, because let's be real, you are not, like, there are times when you're going to be able to focus 100% and you're just going to crank things out and you're like, wow, time flew by and I just got all this work done. Then there are other times when you have a million other things going on, so the best you can do is chop it up. But when you are going to choose to focus 100%, knowing that it's a very, very short-term thing and you'll get to relax in another 15 minutes. 100%, relax in another 15 minutes. That is one of the things that helped me the most. So look, I hope this video helped. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know the strategies that you currently use right now for whenever you have days that you're like, I just don't want to do this today. I don't want to do the work today. Let me know what you guys do down below. I would love to hear it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who could use this video as well, feel free to share it with them. And as always, stay tuned for the next video. All right, I'll see you guys.